BBC executives have pleaded with the former BBC newsreader Huw Edwards to return the eye-watering six-figure sum he was paid before he was arrested in 2024. BBC chairman, Samir Shah, has issued a personal plea to disgraced presenter Huw Edwards to return the £200,000 he was paid by the company after his arrest. The 63-year-old TV presenter pled guilty to having indecent images of children, including some as young as 7, back in July 2024. It came after he admitted to 3 charges of making indecent photographs and received 41 illegal images from a convicted paedophile over WhatsApp. The broadcaster narrowly avoided jail time when he was slapped with a 6-month suspended prison sentence. After his court appearance, the BBC demanded he repay 5 months' worth of his salary, starting from November 2023 until his resignation in April, which totaled approximately £200,000. Now, Dr. Shah, who has been the BBC chairman since March 2024, has reiterated calls for the money to be returned, even offering a personal request to the ex-newsreader. He told Times Radio, "Frankly, if Huw is listening to this, give it back, Huw, just give it back. Really, just give it back. You know you should do it. We've been asking him and asking him and asking him. We're getting legal advice on it. This is the latest request from the BBC to see the money returned." In August 2024, the BBC board said, Mr. Edwards pleaded guilty to an appalling crime. Had he been upfront when asked by the BBC about his arrest, we would never have continued to pay him public money. He has clearly undermined trust in the BBC and brought us into disrepute. This sentiment was echoed by the Culture Secretary, Lisa Nandi, who told Sky News it's wrong for him to keep that portion of the salary and not a good use of taxpayers' money. BBC Director General Tim David explained to Amol Rajan that the BBC's current policy indicates someone should be paid until charged, which is why Edwards received his salary after his arrest in November. Davey added, "We want the money back and we've asked for it back, and we're waiting to hear back." Edwards had been on screens for 40 years and rose to become the highest-paid presenter on the channel with his 2023-2024 pay bracket of £475,000 to £479,999. Last week, an independent review ordered after Edwards' scandal found that a minority of people who behave unacceptably and whose behavior is not addressed and often in positions where power could be abused. Reflecting on the latest findings, Dr. Shah warned that nobody in the BBs is irreplaceable, and added, "One of the best recommendations, there are many good actions, one of them was to have a succession plan in place. There's always a number 2. So if they go, fine, we've got somebody else in to replace them." An insider told The Times, "It is ludicrous for the BBC to expect Edwards to pay back the money. They are asking a man whose fall from grace is total, there is no way back for him to public life, so what incentive is there for him to return the money? Good luck appealing to his conscience." In September, Dr. Shah was quizzed before the House of Lords Communications and Digital Committee, where he recalled the shock at what Edwards had been charged with. He continued, "He had led this double life. On the face of it, a trusted news presenter, but hidden, secretly, he was this figure who did the most appalling things. I mean, let's never forget the victims. The child abuse materials that were found on the former presenter's devices by 25-year-old convicted paedophile Alex Williams included 7 Category A, 12 Category B, and 22 Category C. His sentence also included 25 rehabilitation sessions, sex offender treatment for 40 days, and 7 years on the sex offenders register, as well as £3,000 in prosecution costs.